This is the Corsair K55 RGB gaming keyboard. Now, this keyboard goes for about $50 on Amazon, meaning that it is a pretty entry-level keyboard for gaming. Right off the bat, inside the box, it's basically just the keyboard and the wrist rest, but you do get a warranty that does come with the keyboard. I'm not guaranteeing that the warranty does work, but it is from Corsair, so it should. Examining the build quality of the keyboard, it's actually pretty sturdy. If we set it on a desk, it actually stays on there pretty dang well, so you don't get a lot of movement. Now, the actual build of the keyboard is all plastic, and it's a pretty sturdy plastic, and I don't feel like it would break or anything on you. Looking at the keycaps, I'd say they're pretty standard for a $50 keyboard. They can get greasy pretty easily, but they do pop off easy too if you did need to clean them. And overall, I'd say it's just the normal membrane type keyboard. You pop it right back in and it's good to go, unlike your cherry switches, which might need a little bit of lubricating. Now on the very top of the keyboard we have our macro keys, and these do function very nicely. We have a brightness key and a lock key button, and they all have light indicators at the top as well. Along with that, on the left side of the keyboard we have our G keys, which can function as shortcut keys or any other macro you really want them to. I definitely think they would be great for streaming, especially if you were just getting into it. And then going back to the top of the keyboard, we have our volume keys, which work pretty nice. They don't feel like they'd break easily, and honestly, they're just solid volume button keys. As per usual, the keyboard does come with some stands, so if you did need to elevate the keyboard, you could definitely do that, and it does give it quite a bit of height. As you can see right here, it's off the ground pretty great, and if you did want to leave them down, it also does lower it pretty good. So considering that the keyboard is only $50 again, it's honestly pretty nice. If you look at the lighting on the keyboard, it's also really clean, in my opinion. So if you're curious about that wrist rest, it is removable, and it's pretty simple to remove. All you gotta do is just pop down on both sides and it will remove itself. Honestly, super clean wrist rest, and I love Corsair's branding that they've been doing. As you can see, they have a very clean Corsair logo, and it has a rubberized texture to it, but still, I could definitely see it getting pretty greasy, so do keep that in mind if you have greasy fingers. Now here's a sound test of the keyboard. As you heard, it definitely sounds like a $50 keyboard, but it's not terrible. Now, for the plugin, it is basically just USB 3.0 that is hardwired onto the keyboard. This keyboard does not have wireless capability, but there are other models that do. So to control the lighting on the keyboard, you're going to want to go to your browser and search up Corsair IQ. Now once you have that searched up, go ahead and search the first link or click on the first link. Make sure that you don't accidentally download some malware or anything like that, but the first link should be good to go. And once you have that downloaded, click IQ4 download and click or skip the step and download to start, and you should be good to go. So once you have that installed, go ahead and open it and you'll be taken to the screen right here. As you can see, I have one of my Corsair devices plugged in, and that is the Harpoon RGB gaming mouse. Solid mouse, guys, definitely would check it out. But you can see that you can control all the lighting on it, which is super sick. Right now I just have a current rainbow effect, but the keyboard can control any bit of lighting on it. So if you did want to have it red, blue, RGB, whatever, you could definitely do that through this app. And keep in mind, guys, this is only $50 for the keyboard, so super solid in my opinion. And that's all there is to know about the keyboard. If you have any other questions, leave them down in the comment section. Love you. Bye.